Sziasztok, szép jó estét kívánok mindenkinek! Eljött ez a nap is, folytatjuk végigjátszásunk 42. részével. A mai program... A mai program Kokomi Story Questje. Ugye haladunk afelé, hogy a kezemben meg tudjuk csinálni az Arkon Questet. Azonban ehhez még 3 Story Questet meg kell csinálni. Ma Kokomié van soron, a következő az Ittóé lesz, a harmadik pedig Raidennek a második Story Questje. És úgy gondoltam, hogy csak ráhúzunk Shilonára, ugyanis annó Nuviletnél kihagytam és utólag megbántam, és mivel nagyon OP support, úgy döntöttem, hogy teszünk egy próbát, ha nem is húzzuk fel most, mivel most egyszerre 8 karakteren dolgozom, akkor majd később lesz a lehetőség, hogy húzzuk. Kell 170 Primo Gem, 169, annyit csak összeszedünk ma, és akkor belehúzunk 50-et Shilonembe, és remélem, hogy össze is jön. Az a helyzet, hogy utoljára kijött a Piti. Vagyis nem a Piti, hanem a garantált karakter, úgyhogy van rá esély, hogy nem őt kapjuk, ha esetleg bedob egy 5 csillagos, de majd meglátjuk. Szia, Exa! Csak nem bírom ki, hogy ne húzzak rá Shilonára. Igaz, hogy ehhez kellett az is, hogy Lucky kicsit bátorítson, hogy nem érdemes kihagyni. De igaza van, mert Nubilettet is megbántam. Nem akarok megint úgy járni, hogy utólag meg majd vágyom rá, hogy jaj, de jó lett volna, ha.
Paimon's curious whether the resistance troops still remember you. Things on the island must have changed a lot since then. Oh, shall we take a look around?
Hát hogyne? Nézzünk körül.
If the enemy outnumbers you,
Goro.
seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal
Lankad a
domination and
lelkesedésed?
crush them.
Ej. Megmondom őszintén, amikor a triálon kipróbáltam, akkor kicsit csalódott voltam. Mert valahogy nem sikerült olyan számokat produkálnom, mint ahogy én azt elképzeltem, de én is láttam róla videókat, és nagyon brutális számok röpködnek néhány embernél, úgyhogy úgy vagyok vele, hogy megéri megpróbálni legalább.
Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea. burning their ships is the path to success.
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
More or
Milyen
less.
szép bajsza volt a
From
csávó.
the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby. This explains their aggressive posture. We could split into two teams. One to draw their attention, and the other to circle around behind enemy lines
Igen.
and set fire to their ship.
Na
They'd
mondjuk
have nowhere to run.
az eventben megint csak nem éreztem kiemelkedőnek Shilonent. De mégis ott bujkál az agyamban, hogy azért, hogyha normálisan buildelt karakterek mellé rakod be, akkor azért csak jobban teljesít. Hát majd meglátjuk. Nagyon sokára lesz felhúzva, csak legyen meg. Remélem, hogy kijön, van még rá 10 nap, vagy mennyi?
Then again, Madame Kokomi made clear that we are not to split
Aztán
up
majd
without
kiderül.
sufficient forces. We'd risk being picked off one by one until our whole line of defense disintegrated.
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
I doubt there's time. Based on their movements, they'd likely be gone before our troops arrived. Her Excellency's
vagyok én
directives also
erősítésnek.
stipulate that we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move. Since we lack sufficient troops, I don't think we can afford to engage the enemy at this time.
Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch them leave? Surely there must be another way.
Her Excellency's directives also state help may arrive when all seems lost. As for where this help is supposed to come from,
Hey, Goro! What are you guys up to?
Megjött a help.
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
Jöttem segítséget nyújtani.
That's great! Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. You've arrived just in time. Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually active. We've been monitoring their movements, waiting in ambush here.
Ja. Ugye az a baj, hogy fel kell tölteni neki azt a csíkját, most nem ugrik be, hogy mi a neve, hogy tényleg hatékony legyen, és az viszont idő. Ahhoz azért kint kell lennie on-fielden, és ez egy kicsit engem is eltántorít. Nem tudom, hogy mit lehetne kihozni egy tényleg jól kiépített Shilonemből, de megpróbáljuk.
Hard to say no when it's the Fatui. Whatever they're
Aha.
planning, we won't let them get away with it.
És annyiból fel is tört, azt mondjuk nem rossz. Csak legyen betöltve a bőrstje.
Good. There's not a moment to lose. We'll go behind enemy lines and sabotage their ship. Let's meet back here afterward. Watch yourselves. We'll be back shortly.
Seems like the
Super.
resistance still remembers us. Come on, let's help them get this situation under control.
Induljon a fatui vadászat. Hát már be is teleportáltak nekünk, ne kelljen messze menni. Jó napot kívánok!
Feeling lucky? Hiya!
Nem.
Shower me with praise.
Comrades, they've set the ship on fire! Arson attack! Curse them! They leave us no choice but to attack! Comrades, let's make them regret it!
Lassan meg lesz 10 koronásra Navia. 10 koronás? 3 koronásra Navia. Mert összezavart, hogy 10-es szintig kell húzni a
We were
talentet.
lucky to have you here. We'd have no way to prevent their escape.
Már nagyon várom, de ezért ez a lassan, ez még egy kicsit odébb van, mert ki kéne dobnia még 4 darab talentmatita bálnának, és elég kicsi rá az esély.
What you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi? Let Paimon see. Oh, wow. This is a whole book. Is it all Kokomi's directives?
C6 lett ma? Gratula. Candice-szel még nem játszottam. Mármint, hogy a karakterével, úgy, mármint Tudod, hogy értem. Ne tessék semmit félreérteni.
Well, no, not all of them. I have 5 more volumes with me.
Candy szerepében még nem játszottam, vagy nem tudom, hogy fogalmazzak, hogy jól jöjjön ki.
Her Excellency always plans for every scenario.
Ja,
Plus,
ja,
these
ja,
are her
ja.
general operational directives, which are more comprehensive than most.
A Beidót is azért szeretem, mert tök jó ez a mechanika, hogy tudsz vele perrizni.
Still, we're fortunate to have them. They make sure we're prepared for every eventuality, no matter how complex.
Na meg egy jó shielder
Thinking
mindig
every
jól jönne.
eventuality sounds tiring enough, let alone writing them all down. Must have taken Kokomi a heck of a long time.
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? We've all been feeling your absence.
Még mindig nyomatja a karthal 2.
Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of the military and focus on helping the civilian population return to normal life. About half of us are still organized into task forces, supporting the platoons. The other half have been given various other functions like patrol, construction, and farming. Of course, not everyone's happy about it. The other day, an old buddy of mine was grumbling about being forced to build houses. Said they'd have to drag him away from the front line, kicking and screaming.
Van ilyen is.
Spirit of the resistance is alive and well, huh? Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast. Do you know where we can find her, Goro?
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village. There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. If I'm not mistaken, Her Excellency has gone to deal with it in person. We should
Oh.
probably get going ourselves. And, also, on your way over, please check in on the soldiers. I'm sensing a growing unease among them, but I don't know what's causing it. They won't say. They used
Na
to
hát,
tell
ha
me
nekem
all their
elmondják.
concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden. I don't like it one bit. I suspect there's trouble afoot.
Megnézem, mit tehetek, Goro.
Good. Haima was just thinking it'd be good to see everyone again. Ready when you are.
I am ready. Oké. Denjiro.
Wait, aren't you Captain of Swordfish too? Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. Watatsumi Island wouldn't have come to peace without your efforts. I wasn't with Swordfish 2. But I did see you in Tatarasuna. Oh, you really gave it to those shogunate samurai in the fight of honor. Oh, it was quite the show. Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service.
Úgy hallottam, hogy mindenki egy kicsit oda van. Mi a helyzet?
On edge, you say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed it too. In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. You know what I mean? Every single person looked death in the face that day. It's not an experience you forget in a hurry. Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over. But people can't just snap back into normal life again. I think things will improve, but it's gonna take some time. I don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that as long as Her Excellency is with us, Watatsumi Island is safe. And all the more so now that you're back. Seriously, if there's ever anything you need, just say the word.
What a nice guy. Let's go ask some other people.
Oké. Bátor madarak vagytok. Arisaba.
Peace at last. Living the dream. Don't I know you? I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Can't place you, but I'm guessing you're not with the Shogun's army. So, do you need something?
Úgy hallom, kicsit nyugtalanok az emberek jelenleg.
Unsettled? Unsettled how? I haven't noticed anything.
Hát, ha egész eddig aludtál, akkor nem csodálom.
Not that I would necessarily. I keep to myself mostly. They're all too rowdy for me. We're at peace now, finally, and I for one intend to make the most of it. My life right now is about two things and two things only. The sun and the sea breeze. Sorry,
Gyere,
I can't be more
lasszikába.
help to you. I'll tell you someone you could ask, though. San Gonomiya. She knows everything.
Oké.
Seems he's about to fall asleep.
De szerintem,
That's
ha
not
ő meg
interesting.
tudná
Go find
mondani,
someone
akkor
else to
Goró
ask.
csak tudna róla. Azért ők kontaktban vannak. Oh,
Ugh, I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break. Why would she agree to that?
Exactly. Everyone knows you can't trust the Tenryo Commission. I heard they've been secretly coordinating with the Fatui and plan to continue their attacks.
Wait, for real? You're sure of this?
próbálják csak
Some
meg.
of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspiring together firsthand.
I knew it! The Tenryo Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never change. Honestly, it's kind of naive for Her Excellency to take them at their word, isn't it?
Shh, keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
Hey there. What you talking about?
Captain, you're back.
Jöttem csatlakozni a győzelmi lakomához.
Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
No, let's not mention it. She's one of her closest advisors. For all we know, the peace talks could have been her idea.
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. We should probably play it safe.
Ezt így egyébként hallottuk, itt állok mellettetek, de semmi gond.
Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. Nothing to report here. Everything is A-okay.
Her Excellency should be in the village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But if they aren't gonna talk, we might as well head over to the village.
Mhm. Olyvé.
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryo Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island. I knew something was off about a Tenryo Commission merchant doing business here. So, what do you have to say for yourself, huh?
I'm innocent. Ha! You're as guilty as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let alone do business here. Take him away.
Várjatok egy pillanatra.
Wait!
Ah,
Kokomi!
én is így
There you
gondoltam.
are! Something's going down over here! You should take a look, pronto!
Your Excellency! This merchant is suspected of criminal activity, so we seized him for questioning. Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he has no stock in his possession. We believe it's highly probable that he has been supplying the Tenryo Commission behind the scenes.
I haven't.
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Everyone take a deep breath with me. In and out. Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not, we must give him the chance to explain himself.
Ez a minimum.
If he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. But if he's innocent, he doesn't deserve to be falsely accused. This is Watatsumi Island. We deal in facts, not opinions. Excuse me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some concerns surrounding your commercial activity here. Perhaps you could explain your side of the story to help me reach a verdict.
Of course, I can explain everything.
Na halljuk.
I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up some inventory. I was planning to hold off on selling until the prices went up, but then but then I was robbed by the Fatui. They took everything. Now you think about that. First I lose all my inventory, then I get treated like a criminal.
Kicsit érdekes volt
And why should
ez
we
az
believe you?
elgondolkodásod. Igazából belebotlottunk pár fatúiba.
So what? That doesn't prove they took his goods. And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryo Commission's hands. They're in this together.
What? The Tenryo Commissioner colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it. I suppose it is true. What's that got to do with me?
Would the Tenryo Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished? Seems unlikely to Paimon. We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. It doesn't seem like he'd have the time to be colluding right now. But on the way over here, we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers mention the exact same thing.
Véletlenül.
Kokomi,
Teljesen szándékosan.
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryo Commission soon. The Kamisato clan has arranged for them to take place in a neutral location. Kujo-Sara and I will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talks to discuss future plans in detail. But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, I started hearing rumors of collusion between the Kujo clan and the Fatui. Allegedly, their goal is to completely wipe out Watatsumi Island. If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Even the Kamisato clan could be involved. Sir, are you quite certain that your goods were stolen by the Fatui?
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that way. I'll bet that's where that hideout is.
Very well. The
Mindig
potential
furcsa egy kicsit.
ramifications of this incident are serious. We will retrieve your goods, and if everything is in order, it will prove your innocence. However, if we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion between the Fatui and the Tenryo Commission, I expect you to fully comply with our investigation. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Matsuda? Uchimura?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation?
Alap.
Good. I look forward to seeing how you've progressed lately. I also have a few new things to teach you. All right, follow me.
Oké.
If we do find the merchant,
Na már közben, amit elkezdtem magyarázni, hogy marhán azt mondom, hogy nem kell sok, de még kell 2 ide, meg 2 a 10-hez, és nem szereti dobálni ezt a vackot a bálna. Úgyhogy még azért ez idő lesz.
whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryo Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
De hogyha találok olyan löttyöt, amivel át tudom alakítani, mondjuk annak most nem tudom a nevét hirtelen,
This must be
ez
the
is
Fatui
segíthet.
camp that the merchant was talking about. From the looks of it, it used to be a hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui occupied it?
Looks pretty heavily guarded. How are we supposed to get in?
Not by brute force, that's for sure.
Pedig
That's not a
nekem azt
problem.
tetszik az a
The terrain
megoldás.
here gives us an advantage, and we haven't given away our position so far. Our enemy is in the light, while we are in the shadows. Strategically, we have the upper hand.
És mire gondolt a nagy stratégistánk?
I think we have 3
A
options.
szája már elmondta, mielőtt elkezdte a szöveget.
Option 1. Take the king, and it's checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak at present. Nothing more than a few scattered remnants. If we strike from above and take down their leader first, the rest of them will be hard-pressed to put up a serious fight. Option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example, a store of gunpowder cakes. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow. They'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired. Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning, and together we can shock them into submission.
Jeez.
Wow, that's our grand strategist. It's a lot to think about, though. Which option should we choose?
That will depend on our assessment of our own abilities. A surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution, but requires superior combat skills. With an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle, but absolute stealth would be required during the operation, or we'd risk exposing ourselves.
Hát abban nem vagyok jó.
If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. So,
Őszintén,
which is your preferred option?
én legszívesebben csak rámennék.
There's the swordfish captain I know. Every confidence in your abilities. It's decided then. Let's fight this one together. I'm no warrior myself, but I can still provide some support. I certainly won't be dropping you into battle all by yourself. We should take them down as quickly as possible and retrieve the merchant's goods.
Oké. Szóval, kire kell elmennem? Az a boss? Vagy melyik a boss? Itt állt a boss, nem? Ja, azt mutogatta, de... Anatoly!
Feeling lucky? Cha! Ha!
The king is overthrown. Only the pawns remain.
Ja, hát ennyi erőből végig mehetünk volna.
Hey there! Watch out! Ha! Cha! Ha! Hiya!
Nézzek, utolsó ütés nem hagyja, hogy bevigyem. A bunkó.
Excellent work.
All thanks to your genius tactics.
Actually, even the best tactics live or die on the strength of those executing them. Winning a battle takes a concerted effort from everyone involved. Victory never belongs to a single person.
Now that you mention it, Paimon did make a pretty big contribution, huh?
Ezzel vitatkoznék.
Hey!
I must admit, I wasn't
Paimon-
expecting to
Paimon
find
szépen
the Fatui
ellebegett
laying
addig.
low in a Hilichurl camp. Presumably, they've been operating out of here in secret for quite some time. What's their objective? Are the soldiers right? Could they really be in collusion with the Tenryou Commission? Let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchant's story is true, the inventory should be here.
Őszintén, hogyha Sara vezeti a tárgyalásokat a vagyis a Kujo család oldaláról, akkor nem hinném, hogy van valami a háttérben, mivel a végére átlátott a szitán, és tudja, hogy az ő bandája volt a rudas.
Alright, time to take a look around.
Tehát szerintem nincs semmi komoly a háttérben, de nyilván nem tudhatom.
Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making materials. Hey, look here.
Szerintem ez egy ilyen maradék fatui próbál itten alkotni, hogy
Kokomi! Kokomi! We found the merchant's stuff!
I see.
valami baj van?
Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools. All essential for post-war recovery. He was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit. By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items, so the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense. In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. Nothing quite as scandalous as Matsuda and Uchimura had imagined.
He's hardly
Jobb
a
félni,
thief,
mint
though,
megijedni.
right? How could he stockpile things that people are desperate for? We're not just gonna give them back to him and let him go, are we? It doesn't feel right.
Don't worry. I had already foreseen this. In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the people at a reasonable price. If he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament.
Kokomi, you think of everything.
Olvasni fárasztó.
I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, for example. I'm still completely stumped. The low energy doesn't exactly help.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Come on, let's take the goods back. It's not long now until the victory feast. It'll be a race against the clock to get all of this resolved before it starts.
Got it.
Oké.
First we mend the peace, then we attend the feast.
Kokomi fáradtnak tűnik. Ezt néztem. Stream előtt, hogy még 39 elektropuluszt össze kell gyűjtenem. Hopp. Ó, volt egy könyv. Megjöttünk.
My goods! Thank you, Your Excellency. And thank you, Captain. You see, I told you I was innocent.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing with the Fatui in advance.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence with them. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered
Mondanám, hogy túl gyanakvóak vagytok, de nekem is gyanús volt a csávó.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn and no brains coming to me with your crazy conspiracies. Lay off me next time, got it?
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary decree. You must bear the consequences.
Oops.
You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates, there will also be a fine, the amount of which...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island, I abide by the principle of clear and consistent rewards and punishments. Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may have been proven innocent of the more serious allegations leveled at you, but this does not exempt you from bearing the consequences of your mistakes.
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there. Take him away. Time to pay up.
Your Excellency, he
Mindenki
says all the
megmondhatta
goods
a
belong to
magáé.
him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryo Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and try to track down the owners. I know, that's a lot to ask.
Not at all, Your Excellency. We're on it. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryo Commission and the Fatui. I know the peace talks are coming up, so please keep an open mind.
I understand your concern.
Majd jövőre
I'll be
kísérjük
sure to give it
Kokomit.
further consideration. I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya shrine. Why don't you come along for the walk?
Ójaj. Ez hosszú sétának hangzik.
Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma.
Ja, csináltam lórakjörét. Trevor. Felhúzok neki egy dual blade-et. Úgy sincs nagyon fegyverem neki, amit más nem használ. Most jó félbevágtam Kokominak a beszélgetését, és nem akarja folytatni, remélem, hogy...
It's been a long
Na
time
azért,
since I
remélem,
last
hogy
came
nem
to this
végig
village.
csendbe fogunk
There's been a
sétálni.
lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine. You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya.
Gondolom lent volt
It
Enkanomiában.
was close to the statue of the
Ja, nem.
Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over time. I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself,
Mondom
okay?
én, hogy
All of our
fáradtnak
fates
tűnik.
depend on you.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, peace is not something that can simply be declared. If we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to be at peace once more.
I know, it's just... we should remain strong in these negotiations. We mustn't be too ready to compromise.
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully and be sure to proceed appropriately.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
Oké.
Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. You're a kind and gracious leader. She'd be in very good hands. I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most of it. I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent. My daughter has always looked to you as a role model.
Well,
Oké.
if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Ojvé.
Your Excellency.
Nem jutunk el
Boy,
soha
I'm glad you're here. As you know,
Szangolomiába.
agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
Oh, Your Excellency, isn't this the captain of Swordfish 2? Will she be based on Watatsumi Island from now on?
Nyet.
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries. Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time.
Egyetértek.
Are you alright?
Hozzak egy Red Bullt. Én jó vagyok.
This kind of thing is water off a duck's back for you, huh?
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
Oh, we
Na,
retrieved
meg
those
se
already.
lepődünk
No
ezen.
need to worry.
Really? That's fantastic. You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency. I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule,
Valahogy ilyen
just in
déjà
time for your
vu
meeting
van,
today
mint
on
hogyha
the development of the textiles
Jean
industry.
Story Questjét látnám újra
That's today?
az elejétől.
Right now?
Yes, the two young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
I see. I was hoping to take a walk around the island with you, but it looks like we'll have to save that for some other time. Well, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine. Then we'll go and make preparations for the victory feast.
Yay, the victory feast! Just to be
Paimon
clear,
már csak
we're talking
ezért van
lots of
életben,
delicious
mert
food,
Victory
right?
Feast.
That's the name of the game. There'll be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
Great! See you tomorrow then!
Oké. Az a helyzet, hogyha már itt vagyunk, még van itt rengeteg láda. Jézusom, hány enigmatic page van még? Már se tudom számolni, hányat szedtem össze. Mivel kell a primó, Szerintem nyitunk egy pár ládát. Már ha találunk. Kezdjük veled, úgyis megidézel valami vackot. Jó, hát mondom én. És nem adtál ládát? Hát, csalódott vagyok. Oh. Oh.
Umbrella warfare, I guess. What's your
Na,
problem?
azért.
Hey there!
Quick, let's pack it up.
Azon kívül szedtünk össze, nem szedtünk össze semmit. Úristen. Oké. Ott lebeg egy elektrocucli. Ezt még én aktiváltam be? Ja, ez a izé volt, ez a seal volt. Ja. Oké. Siri? Ó, lemegyünk.
Light blade!
Coming at ya!
Hova lett a Siri-m? Elvesztettem meg közben, nekem jött ez a marha. Siri? Á, nem, az nem a Siri. Siri! Hol vagy? Siri? Ott vagy! Hát jó súnyiba átmentél oda.
The show begins!
Ó, mennyire tipikus vagy. Ah. Te szórakozol velem. Direkt csinálják. Hol vagy? Itt vagy. Ládát kérek. Köszönöm.
Splendid! More interesting.
Láda.
May I present? Ah. Hey there!
Az miért él még? Szerintetek hülyeségből raktalak oda titeket? Öcsém. Oké. Ott van valami. Itt van valami. Egy, kettő. Ott egy láda. Az a kettő van csak. Érdekes. A francba tényleg volt itt valahol egy elektrokurusz. Hol láttam azt? Már is felejtettem. Hűha! Honnan jöttem? Oh, fuck me. Valahol... Bakker? Hol volt? Na jó van. Csináljuk meg ezeket, mert ezekről is elfeledkezek. Gondolom... Nem időre mész! Beszarás! What? Ó, ott fönt van. Remélem, hogy itt mentél fel, mert őszintén Beidő? Őszintén szóval nem figyeltem, hogy milyen útvonalon haladt az elektroszíri. Oké, ezt elszúrtuk. Ja, hogy az az első? Mert az fölött indulsz. Ó, de jó. Jó van, jó van. Megoldjuk, megoldjuk. Igen. Tehát ez az első. Szembe. Föl. Le. Oké. Lényegében ilyen cikcakba kell haladni. Jó, jó, jövök. Úgy. Idővel, hogy állunk? Jó. Van 16 óránk a játékban. Miért vagytok Giók?
Get out of here! Off we go!
Ja persze, azon az egy ponton nem fogok égni. Tipikus.
Whoa! What
Okay.
a stroke of good luck!
Ó, találtunk egy puzzle-t. Nem, erről nem volt szó. És oda fel kell eljuttatni. Oh. Jó. Sima ügy. Nem, így nem.
Adventure time!
Oké. Nem mondd, hogy két irányból kell vinni. Nem. Ja. Pá. De két irányból kell vinni. Ajjaj, akkor valahol kell lenni még egy darabnak. Vagy egy elektroszírinek. Hmm. Nézzünk körül itt a környéken. Még nem rezetelt, tehát még a területén vagyok a puzzle-nek. Ja? Én szerintem kéne lenni itt még egy darabnak valahol, csak így elsőre nem látom, hogy hol. Ah, látom, hol van az Electroculus. Azt is el fogom felejteni, mint a másikat. Nézd már, visszanő a bokor. Hát milyen bunkó. Ja, jó. Az előfordul. Figyelj, jó hír olyan szempontból, hogy nekem is rá kell jönnöm valahogy. Na jó, meddig engedsz el, mielőtt rezetelsz? Mert hogyha visszarakja a helyére azt az egy darabot, akkor kimentem a körből. Viszont a területén bárhol lehet a másik. Már hogyha van, és nem egy elektroszídit vagy hasonlót keresek. Már rezetelt. Jó, tehát nem erre lesz a megoldás. Oké. Jó napot kívánok! Csak nem maga Csak nem maga lesz a megoldás. What? Ó, nem maga volt a megoldás. Hát egy próbát megért. Oké. Fönt. Semmi. Ott semmi. Hát itt már elég messze vagyunk, nem hiszem, hogy itt lesz, amit keresünk. Sőt, itt már nagyon messze vagyunk. Innen se látok semmit. Pedig akárhogy kémlelek a szememmel, nem szúrok ki még egyet belőle. Itt lent sincs, ezt még el tudtam volna képzelni, hogy elég közel van. Oké. Az a baj, mert ugye erre a tábra 2 kell, erre a tábra 1 elég. Na de ha csak egy segítséget kapok, akkor az kevés. Tehát ide valamilyen módon el lehet juttatni, vagy egy elektroszídit, vagy van még valahol eldugva egy ilyen darab hozzá. Bár nem tudom, hogy hol. Az is nagyon messze van. Tehát nem ott lesz a burok alatt. Jó, hát nem fogom az egész estét ezzel tölteni. Ha itt nem találok semmit, akkor megyünk tovább a ládákra, aztán majd meglátjuk. Már pedig nem találok semmit. Jó, akkor ezt megbeszéltük. Ott van-e fönt? Ez az a tipikus eset, hogy egy játékos soha nem néz fel. Kivéve, ha szószozik. De én nem szószozok, és ezért eszembe se jutott, hogy én arra fele lesegessek. Oké. Na, és akkor itt meg megcsináljuk ugyanúgy, mint ahogy előbb akartam. Gyere, gyere, gyere. Az már messze. Oké. Hol vagy? Itt vagy? Ja, nem itt vagy. Pont a másik oldalon. Yes! Nem hiszem el, hogy ennyire nehezen találtam meg, pedig eléggé erőt a színe a fának a lombozatától. Ha. Ja, egyébként igazad van, tényleg azt is lehet használni. De mondjuk ugyanúgy be kellett volna állnom Bédóval is oda sorba, úgyhogy... Igazából majdnem mindegy is volt, hogy az Elektrokuruszt használom, vagy Bédót. Azóta meg lettek jobb karaktereid, gondolom. Vagy meguntad. még szerencsére nem untam meg a csapatot. És mivel senki másom nincs felhúzva, remélem, hogy még jó darabig nem is fogom. Hát ezt fel kell másznom. Mondjuk Naviát nem hiszem, hogy megúszom. Raiden? Na igen. Raiden az más kategória. Jaj, te gyerek, hagyjál! Köszönöm szépen. Ezt nem látom még, hogy oda honnan szerzek Proszírit. Jó napot! Elnézést a zavarásért.
I'm ready.
Egyelőre Naviával elégedett vagyok, mivel Gion kívül mindenre jó. Az igen! Ilyen gyorsan. Ilyen gyorsan behíre... Hát jó, ha nem, akkor... Na igen, oh. Rip. Oh, fuck. Mindig izével Bédó útját mindig, vagyis burstjét mindig Bennettel használom. Mert ő támad a leggyorsabban a karaktereim közül a csapatban. Na! Híraj csak be. Ha már vannak egycsillagos újraélesztő kajáim, akkor ilyen hülyeségekre használjuk, hogyha hibázok. Ott van, azt láttam. Nem azt láttam? Ja, hát végül is ne sikerüljön időbe elkezdenem glide-olni. Hogy szedem én azt össze? Mondjuk így. Csókolom, köszönöm szépen. Oh. És mindjárt találtam még egy puzzle-t. Oké. Ezt hiányosnak érzem. Ja, hogyha az elmúlik, de akkor se ér el odáig, tehát mindenképpen kéne hozzá még egy darab valahonnan. Jézusom, mi van ott a túloldalon? És még egy csillag. Nincs most erre időnk. Elektroszíli. Szerintem megvan a megoldás. Bocs, de én ott nem férek át, haver. Hova mentél? He? Valaki látta, merre menekült? Mert én... Ó! Hello! Nem veszem föl azt a vackot, mert automatikusan föltereli a... mi a fenére. Pedig jobb szeretem az szigillt, vagy elektroganát használni. Elektrogranát. Oké. What is the time? Hát mindjárt 10 óra van. Végén még folytatni kell a story questet. És még mindig nem elég. Hoppá. Na még egy ládát nézzünk meg valahol. Mondjuk azt megleshetjük. Ó, csak egy unatkozó szamuráj védi. Nézzük meg. Hát, ha kicsit jó kedvre tudjuk deríteni. Silonembe belehúzok 50-et, hát. És 150 primó kell körülbelül. Jó. Miért nincs soha egy elektrogránum a közelben, amikor kéne? Biztos itt van fölöttem, csak nem tudok oda fölmászni. Mondjuk kazuhával föl tudnék menni, de ezért lusta vagyok váltani. Úgyis sok minden van még itt a placon, amit csinálni kell. Ha mondom én, hogy ott van fölötte. Hát akkor megyünk, folytatjuk. Her secret. Milyen titka van? A Miss Kokominak.
Kokomi isn't here yet. That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things. Let's wait a little longer.
Okay.
How is she still not here? Do you think she could be in trouble?
Ha Kokomi lebetegedett, kiborulok.
Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Mert akkor Jean 2.0.
Are you looking for Her Excellency?
Pontosan.
I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment.
Oh.
I don't know.
So strange. Guess we should just call it a rain check then?
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her general operational directives. Let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple foliage.
Az igen.
The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. And even then, only when the visitor in question is of VIP status.
Szerintem az ránk
As
vonatkozik.
far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure this is the right course of action.
Kokomi really does think of everything. All right, let's find the place she wrote about and have a look.
Szóval... Délnek kell menni. Ó, még meg is jelölted a területet, milyen kedves vagy. Délnek kell menni, és egy lila levelezetű fát kell keresni, amit már most látok. Mondjuk nyugodtan mehetnék teleportálni, de most már mindegy, ha már elindultunk.
Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive?
Igen.
It
Azért
looks
jöttem
like
ide.
there's a way in over there. Let's take
Wait,
a look.
what? Oh. Oh. What? Micsoda eldugott kis hely.
Kokomi! So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up and get things ready for the victory feast today. What happened?
Szerintem alszik.
It's you. I apologize. I'm not feeling my true self today.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away.
No. It's nothing like that. It's just... my energy is completely spent.
You run on energy? You mean you're like a ruin guard?
No, it's just a figure of speech. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can't always be the infinitely capable person I present myself as.
Éreztem, hogy kicsit túlterhelt vagy.
You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. I'll keep working at it. To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps become an advisor. Constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. It's such hard work. You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence, while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally to me. And truth be told, it's something I never wanted for myself.
Hogy lettél te a vezetőjük?
I was always going to end up being the divine priestess, sooner or later. Like it or not, it's just the way it is.
A vérvonal már csak ilyen.
Whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here to just lose myself in a book and relax for a while. Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else. I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be wrong. This peace was hard won, and I want them to feel at ease.
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling
Mondom, hozok
energized
neked
again
Red
soon
Bullt.
if I hold off on work for a little longer.
Az a baj, hogy ez csak rövid ideig hat, aztán ha elmúlik, akkor lehet, hogy még fáradtabb lesz.
I'm sure that speed up the process. I was reading a book last time I was here, but I only got about halfway through. Where did I put it?
We'll find it for you, and then we'll read it out to you to help you recover.
You do that for me? Thank you.
Az igen. Esti
really
mesét
lucky you
olvasunk
came back to
Kokominak.
Watatsumi
Mi a
Island.
fene? Erre se számítottam.
Whoa, look at all these petitions. So does Kokomi make time to deal with these even when she's resting? Sangonomiya Events Cash Flow Statement. Consolidated Annual Report on Fishing Production. Watatsumi Island Monthly Maintenance Expenses Breakdown? This is a lot of work for one person. And it's on top of all the directives she has to write and the people she has to meet day to day. It's no wonder she gets burnt out from time to time.
Na igen.
Let's track down that book and help her feel like herself again.
Ó. Oké. Sok választási lehetőséget nem
Could this
adsz.
be the book she wanted?
Igen. Vezeti, hogy mivel mennyi energiát veszített. Azt. De legalább közben vissza is nyer.
Swordfish Captain came back today. Energy +4.
That's just,
Nem láttunk
give it
semmit.
here.
Kurva aranyos.
That was the wrong one. Let's keep looking. It's gotta be this one, right? Look, there's even a bookmark. None of the other books have one, so she must have finished reading those already. Ooh, it's pretty dense. Paimon doesn't understand a thing. Well, let's take it over and read it to her.
Oké. Minél monotonabb, annál előbb belalszik tőle, úgyhogy...
Kokomi, is this the book you wanted?
I'm not sure, actually. Could you read a bit out loud?
Cselekedj a terv szerint, és tervezz a szituációra.
Yes, that's the one. Thank you.
Mondjuk lehet, hogy egy ilyen stratégiai könyvtől én is bealudnék egy idő után.
No, she's fallen asleep. What are we gonna do? Tonight's the victory feast. Not to mention that the peace talks are just around the corner. She's got so much to do.
Hagyjuk egy kicsit pihenni.
You sure that's a good idea? She does look pretty exhausted.
Felébresztjük, elveszít még 2 energiát, aztán leshetjük.
All right, let's keep her company while she rests.
Avoid disaster. Protect peace at all costs. The war's over. Things are slowly getting better. Oh, did you see? What time is it? Did I fall asleep?
Yep, you've been out for ages. It's nearly time for the feast.
I can't believe it got so late. I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. That's gotta be 3 whole energy points right there. Should be enough to see me through the peace talks. Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there. It's nearly time to light the bonfire.
Woohoo! Kokomi's back to full energy. Good to have you back.
Hát azért azzal a sok mínusz energiával nem biztos, hogy fullon van, de legalább javult a helyzet. Jaj.
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities begin.
Oh, how much energy will that take? Do you think you've got enough?
Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two, I recovered more quickly than usual.
That's great! We'll be rooting for you.
Welcome, everyone. Today is the day that we celebrate our victory. Recently, our war with the Shogun's army came to an end, and we finally saw the abolition of the Vision Hunt Decree. None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryou Commission for Peace Talks. I give you my word that I will strive for peace for Watatsumi Island once and for all. Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. Truly, it is only through those efforts that we have been able to prevail in this trying war. This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. I hope all of you get to relax and enjoy
Megvolt,
our
igen,
hard-won
köszönöm.
victory.
Primókat csak úgy, vagyis kódokat csak úgy spammelem a nálam is, meg Raminál is
I'm so glad it's all
DC-re.
going smoothly. People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go around and see what information you can gather? I still have no further leads regarding the issue of potential collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. And I'm concerned that something might happen at tomorrow's peace talks.
Okay, sure. We'll go ask around.
Oké. Király.
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and it's all thanks to Her Excellency, Sangonomiya.
Mi a helyzet? Hallottál valami újat?
Recently, let me think. Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish. During the hostilities, the open sea was full of warships. We just had to make do with what little fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to shore. When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. The poor kids were crying all day and night, but there was just nothing I could do. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long, trying to keep it together until the morning. At least things are finally improving now. I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right? Well, thank you for your service. Here, have a fish. It's freshly caught, so it's a bit, fishy. But it's fine.
Oh,
Okay.
no. We couldn't possibly.
Come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight. Her Excellency always teaches us to repay kindness with gratitude.
Okay, well, thanks. Come on, let's go talk to some others.
Hol a fish? Látni akarom a fist? Nem is kaptam halat. Megint mehetek Liyue-be halat. Oh. Halat vásárolni, mindig elfelejtem.
Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature's remedy when you overdo the barbecue.
Mi a helyzet? Te hallottál valami új dologról? Tudsz valamit jelenteni?
Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui? I've heard rumors, but nothing too detailed. It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. I've had the same feeling. See that guy over there? He's been acting strange these days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few times. It's a miracle the fighting has finally come to an end. Yeah, I really hope we don't go making any more trouble for ourselves. Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much information. If you still have questions, you may as well go and talk to him.
Sounds promising.
Okay.
Let's go see what that guy's deal is.
Nézzük meg, mire edz ilyen keményen a barátunk. Kozen.
This guy smells of booze.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Captain of Swordfish too, right? You actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a run for it.
Azt miért mennénk? Miért menekülnénk?
Is that so? All anyone talks about these days is peace and stability. Do you remember what the most important thing is to the resistance?
A harcos akarata?
You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a bona fide resistance warrior.
Ó, barátom, te sokat ittál szerintem.
This guy. Would it kill him to just have a normal conversation? What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
Nem hiszem, hogy
We'll
veszítenénk.
see about that.
Hát jó. Oh! Oh shit. Dual Blade OP, bazd meg.
You're a strong fighter. No wonder Her
Azt a...
Excellency chose you. You really do have a warrior's will.
Erre nem számítottam. Kicsit
maybe
le
you
volt
can
nerfelve a csávó. Soha nem sebzett a skillem
Comrade.
29-esret.
Will you join us?
Na először mondd el szépen, hogy mi a problémád.
We made it up. The story about the Tenryo Commission colluding with the Fatui. It didn't happen.
What? Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. You're telling us you made the whole thing up?
Én ezt mondtam, valószínűtlen, hogyha Szara vezeti a tárgyalásokat.
What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryo Commission.
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve.
Bolondok vagytok.
Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future of Watatsumi Island is at stake. What's to stop the Tenryo Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing another Vision Hunt decree?
Amiatt nem
We
kell
are the
aggódnod.
resistance. Everything hinges on our warrior's will. We can't trust the Tenryo Commission or the Raiden Shogun. But we can put faith in ourselves. Surely you agree with that?
His point does kind of make sense, but something about it doesn't feel right to Paimon.
Hogy lerövidítsük ezt a mondandódat, te csak harcolni akarsz. Leegyszerűsítsük.
Now was pure speculation, wasn't it? Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace everyone's worked so hard for, all because of some imaginary situation that may not even happen?
Arról nem is beszél, hogy esélyetek nem volt egyébként. Hogyha nem avatkozunk közbe, akkor elsöpör a hadsereg.
For the sake of victory, we embody the warrior's will to the fullest. You understand? We were all in. Now they're suddenly trying to tell us that none of it matters anymore?
Ez nem azt jelenti, hogy az eddigi hozzájárulásotok is hiába való volt, a bolond.
You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person, but how can I? How can I when every time I close my eyes, I see the faces of the friends we lost in battle? Every time I see them there in my mind's eye, it reminds me that I can never forgive the Tenryo Commission and never forgive the Vision Hunt decree. I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go ahead and tell Sango Nomiya if you want, but you're too late to stop us now.
Too late? What do you mean? Darn. Doesn't seem like he's gonna answer that one. What are we gonna do? This is really serious. We need to give Kokomi the full story right away.
Gyönyörű. És akkor még kiderül, hogy belső munka az egész, és tényleg háborút akarnak szítani, hát beszarok. Kokomi, rossz hírem van.
Few things. The whole thing about the Tenryo Commission colluding with the Fatui is baloney. They made it all up. They wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on fighting the war. And they said it's too late to try and stop them, no matter what we do.
I see.
Jól érzed magad?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Ettől a hírtől elvesztettél szerintem megint 2 energiát.
It never would have come to this. I think I understand what Kozin means when he says it's too late. The talks don't begin until tomorrow, but both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe and secure. I highly suspect that one of Kozin's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the negotiations.
Well, that's no good. Do you want us to head over there now and switch out the guards?
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiation site will put both sides on high alert. It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. They would attack the Tenryo Commission's guards and, we'd be in danger of war breaking out once again.
És
Not to
akkor mi a
mention
terv?
that we have no idea how many of Watatsumi Island's soldiers are involved in this plot. If we change the guard in haste, we face the issue of not knowing who to trust.
Sounds like a really tricky situation. So is there really nothing we can do about it?
Don't let it worry you. What's done is done. Now it falls to me to devise a counter plan. These soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not theirs alone. Whatever happens, I will find a way to ensure they do not come to harm. Let's meet here again tomorrow.
Oké. Kíváncsi vagyok, mi a terv. Megint 10 órakor. Annyi idő elment, hogy most inkább kivárom, mert aztán a végén meg nem tudom befejezni a story questet. 8-ig. Várj. Tomorrow? Tomorrow. Ó, hogy ez a... Úgy utálok egész napokat elpörgetni. Annyi mindent lehetne csinálni abban a 24 órában. Jössz ide!
Well, the peace talks are upon us. How do you feel? Prepared? Here, take this. These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex, to be sure, but I thought about it carefully and realized there are no more than 187 possible outcomes.
Csak 187 féle kimenetele lehet a tárgyalásoknak. Ilyen kevés.
This way, you will be able to adapt with speed, no matter how the events play out.
Whoa, this is huge! Let's see. Fierce dispute, violent escalation, armed revolt, coordinated attack, seize hostages. Wow, there are so many! But you've thought of a solution to each one! Paimon suddenly feels a lot less nervous.
Glad to hear it. These peace talks
Csak ne kelljen megjegyeznem mind a 187-re a megoldást.
both for Watatsumi Island and the shogunate. But any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. We will have to work all the harder if we want these talks to be a success. As the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island, this responsibility is, of course, mine to shoulder. But would you be willing to lend me a hand?
Én is szeretném, hogy sikerrel járjatok.
Excellent. Okay, time to head off.
Hol van ez a semleges terület? Újvé. Ajjaj. Majdnem úgy néz ki, mintha egy arénát építettetek volna. Jó. Reméljük, hogy nem lesz semmi probléma.
It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we met was on the battlefield.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
Tanulnak jöttem.
That's right. She's here to bear witness to the proceedings. She experienced the war between us firsthand and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today. I couldn't think of a more suitable candidate.
Seems reasonable. Then let's get straight into it.
The first item is the Maritime Administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels in Narukami waters. We intend to remove these restrictions. But going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation in order to bring their catch back to Watatsumi.
That's fine. But if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryou Commission while in your waters. Any losses they sustain due to issues of public security will need to be compensated by the Tenryou Commission.
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe in our...
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smoothly.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi, and the same has been true for your people on arrival to Narukami. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island commerce. Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business council to oversee trade between our two islands.
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed. We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full authority.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally would work in your favor.
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, we are capable of sourcing everything we need. Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryou Commission's authority.
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security. We cannot allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to this rule indefinitely.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already. You just want to take everything away from us. Comrades, never trust the Kujo. Let's get them.
Protect Madame Kujo!
What?
Number 16. No, wait. 67.
Gyerünk, Paimon! Csak 187 van, találd már meg! Az igen.
Kokomi! Which scenario number is this in the directives?
The last one. But hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu! The situation has changed. Please stand by for further orders. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns. But I will deal with the situation from here. Madam Kujo, this is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now!
Oh.
Speak! Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island going. At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
But
És
we
a
were
végén még
extremely
volt
careful.
igazság
We
mögötte.
didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up a little. then we'd see how it went.
De ezt mondtam, hogy Sarah az nem tudhat az egészről, mert azok után, ami lezajlott, a Raiden palotájánál egyértelmű volt, hogy ő nem akar tovább harcolni.
With respect, man, there was no collusion. It was just a one-off conversation. How anyone from Watatsumi Island even found out about it, I have no idea.
That's enough. When we return, there will be consequences. Might I
Ajaj.
remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did to us? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining offers of cooperation. So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for their boss.
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. They want to keep Inazuma in a state of turmoil. One day, I will hunt them down. Every last one.
Good.
We bear responsibility for this issue. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs. Please, grant us another chance to continue the peace talks.
But of course, Madame Kujo. I have every confidence in your ability to resolve this situation. For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks. I would therefore not feel comfortable releasing Watatsumi Island's forces into your command at this time.
It seems that I must acquiesce. I will lay this issue aside for now. But we shall revisit it as soon as the Tenryou Commission has resolved our internal issues. As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure both sides have ample participation in the final arrangement.
Seems like Kujo-Sara's on the defensive now. These negotiations should be smooth sailing from here on out.
Végül is egész jól alakult.
Never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a formidable commander.
A halászok szabadon halászhatnak, és a Tenryou Commission védelme alá veszi őket. A kereskedelemről még lesz vita, de valószínűleg jó irányba. A csapatokat meg majd megbeszélik, mert azt kérte Sara, hogy Kokomi adja át a Watatsumi seregét, hogy legyen újra egy ilyen nemzetközi hadserege Inazumának, és ezt tolták el a következő megbeszélésre.
We can continue these sit-down discussions. Settling our differences on the battlefield is rather taxing. I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct a thorough investigation into the Tenryou Commission's internal issues.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to re-establish contact with your people in the hope of procuring some assistance. I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come to you. That way, you can capture them all in one fell swoop.
I will bear this in mind. Thank you. I shall take my leave now. Until we meet again.
Your Excellency,
Let's discuss it after we get back.
Hát igen, nektek is jár egy fenekelés. Let's get back then.
Your Excellency, you knew?
I have already been informed on the reasons for your actions. You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy and sought to sabotage the peace talks and reignite the war. Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot. Yet, this was purely incidental, and the end certainly did not justify your means.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. If we stop now, aren't all of our efforts going to waste? I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory, even if it means I have to pay the ultimate price.
I understand your sentiments, but you cannot simply impose your will and expect others to bear the consequences. During the war, there were highs and there were lows, And in the end, there was a glorious victory. For you, perhaps the experience was one of great excitement. But you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Most people suffered terribly through each day. Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. They are tired of treading water and don't need you dragging them back underneath once again.
But...
I understand, I do. And the fault is not yours alone. It was largely an oversight on my part. I taught you to nurture a warrior's will, but never how to let it go.
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. It was ours. Our selfishness. Either way, we are ready to accept sentencing under martial law.
Very well. Then I hereby declare...
Na mi az ítélet?
As of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure, neutralizing any and all threats to the peace of our island. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join, but be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and grit will be in high demand.
Your Excellency, what are you saying?
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. Many seek peace, but there are still those who pursue war. It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace, but we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose warrior's will is alive and well, I invite you to embark on the most challenging training regimen of your lives. I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time.
Az a minimum.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
All right, dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And remember, there can be no more insubordination.
Kokomi ezt is megoldotta. Lesz egy titkos egysége Watatsumi szigetének, ami kifejezetten a béke fenntartásért felelős.
There will be no more leniency from me, whatever reasons you may have.
És akik még mindig harcolni akarnak, csatlakozhatnak.
Yes, ma'am. From now on, we will focus on our training. Thank you for this opportunity, Your Excellency. We'll report to General Goro right away.
Szép munka.
I think that's finally everything in hand. I can feel my energy levels starting to drop. Meet you back at the hideout for some rest?
Hol voltunk? Ja, már megvan. Na, megint elaltatjuk Kokomit? Ó, az elektroszílivel van egy kis dolgom, remélem megvár.
Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been restored on Watatsumi Island once more.
Hogy áll az energiaszinted?
Recovering. Slowly, but surely. I should be raring to go before too long. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people. I've improved, but I still get nervous when more than a handful of people are involved. I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time.
Nagyon szép munkát végeztél.
To be honest, I'm still a long way off what's expected of a divine priestess. In the past, I was concerned only with winning the war, restoring peace, and making sure everyone could live a happy life. But I realize now that wasn't going far enough. People have all kinds of aspirations, and just as many measures of happiness. I have a long way to go, but that's okay. If I can't make the journey in one giant leap, I'll just have to settle for taking it one small step at a time. In short, I've still got some maturing to do. Could you stay here on Watatsumi Island? To keep me company for a while longer?
Hát hogyne. Hát ez tök cuki küldi volt. Valahogy nem számítottam rá. Annak ellenére, hogy amúgy tök aranyos Kokomi. Nem tudom, valamiért nem gondoltam, hogy ilyen lesz ez a story quest. De egy story quest-tel közelebb kerültünk. Jól láttam, hogy lementél? Hova mentél? Rosszul láttam? What? Megmertem volna esküdni, hogy ide jöttél le. Ha. Újvé! Na jó, veled mit csinálok? Igen. Nem. Van még valahol? Egy irányba álltok. Vagy másik irányba kell állítani titeket? Értem. Oké. Remek.
I'm loving this treasure hunt.
És ide jött az elektroszíri. Jól láttam, hogy erre jöttél? Légy szíves. Aha, ott vagy. Hát jó nagy utat teszel meg, barátom. Körbevisz egész Inazumában. Hé. Nem már! Ajaj. Feltételezem, hogy itt lesz fönt egy elektrogálnom. Nem, nincs. What the fuck? Ezért másztam fel. Ojvé. Ott van egy, de kéne lenni közelebb is, vagy rosszul gondolom? Hát... Ja, az nem is az. De itt volt egy itt a túloldalon. Azzal nem tudom, odaérek-e. Ne. Miért? Bunkó. Gondolom nem elég magas a szintje hozzá. Ez kellemetlen. Még kell 33 primó. 33 primó. A sok. 10 perc alatt legalábbis. Ezért nem kapok primót, hát persze. Nem is tudom ezt miből gondoltam, hogy ezzel előrébb leszek. Oké. Nincs jobb ötletem, mint hogy Nekiesünk gyorsan a 11-esből az első fordulónak. What is this? Ooh, nice. Újvé. Jó, igazából csak a Chamber egyet akarom megcsinálni, az már ad annyi primót, ha minden igaz. 50 darab, ja. 3 csillagra 50 darab, tehát akkor 3 csillagra kéne valahogy megcsinálni. Oh, fuck. Az a baj, Kazuha nem lenne rossz, csak nincs még húzva. Hát ha ezt meg tudjuk csinálni 3 csillagra, akkor király. Adj elementált. Jaj, ne, defenzes! Jaj, abban nem vagyok jó.
Germinate! Strike a pose! Let's light it up! Propagate! Get out of here! Off we go! To ashes!
Az igen.
Shower me with... Let's light it up! Time to shine! Stop that!
Helyes, helyes, helyes. Második fordulón nem aggódok annyira.
Feeling lucky? Hiya! Coming at ya! Haha! Attack! That's what's coming at ya! Hiya! At the right hand!
Ja, nem azt akartam.
Rain outlines your... Hey there!
Gyerünk, tessék megfeküdni. Úgy. Köszönöm szépen. Aztán majd valamikor folytatom, ha több időm van. Mert ez most csak arra kellett, hogy 50-et bele tudjak. Akkor abandon, azt meg tudjuk csinálni újra. Ez csak arra kellett, hogy 50-et belehúzzunk Shironembe. Ha nem számoltam el magam. Na, nézzük. Lesz-e Shironenünk? Candice és Beidou. Nagyon jó. Beidou kapott egy Constellation-t. Collei. Hey! Nem elég a... What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? 50 primót kellett kapnom. Hogy nem jön ki? Az kellemetlen. Ezt hogy csináltam? Ezt hogy csináltam, haver? Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. Hát akkor nem lesz meg. Akkor nem lesz meg. Pedig... Hogy tudtam ezt így elszámolni? 50... Ennyivel kevesebb lett volna? Ha. Ha, akkor most már futunk még egy kört. Ugyanazt a tímet kérem. Az a baj, itt már kezdem érzékelni, hogy a... hogy csak Furina meg Navia van normálisabban felhúzva. Na mindegy. Így jártam. Túl messze vagyok. Az, igen, a tűzre a tüzet, úgy kell azt. Megint kidobtam góbát, mint az előbb. Oh, fuck. Jó lesz ez, köszönöm. 5 perc.
Time to go to work.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Now you're testing my patience. Meet again.
Scatter. Power the I'm going in.
Let me try you.
Shower me with tech.
Take this.
Get out of here.
Oh, we
Cheap tricks.
Get out of here. Everybody stand back. That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Ja, az biztos is. Persze, még healeljél, nem?
Let's light it up. Yeah.
You win.
Oké.
Proper send-off from the Stina with love.
Ó, te vagy az, úristen.
Don't be scared. Fire. Well, withdraw. Coming at you. Ha, coming at you. Fire. Well, at the right hand, it's you, Blade. You're up. Rain outlines your. Watch out. Watch out. Attack. Witness the power of the wild. Attack coming at you. Hiya. Fire. Well, withdraw.
lesz, meg lesz.
Hey there! Boba, get them!
Hát akkor most már elhúzunk egy 5 percet, megnézzük a harmadikat is. Crit jó lesz. Bár ennek a teamnek nem lenne rossz az, hogy 50% HP alatt. Ez 2 csillagos se lesz meg szerintem. De nézzük. Ez már kicsit nehezebben megy. Maradj már hílen, hülye. Azt hiszem az előzőnél is úgy jártam, hogy a 11-es az már csak 2 csillagra lett meg. Attack my minions! Te vagy? Hogy merészelek? Ja, hogy le se raktam. Majdnem becsalt. Ó, nézd meg. Nem csinálom meg fél perc alatt a másikat szerintem. Mi az, hogy nincs betöltve? Az igen, az nagyon kell. Gyerünk, Uruguay! Lecsém, nem lesz meg. 10 másodperc kéne körülbelül. Hm, 15 is. Hát jó, ez van. Mindegy, most már megvan arra a 10 húzásra. Primónk. Ha nem, akkor megharagszom. Valószínűleg elszámoltam az előbb. Ó. Nem 7 perces volt az utolsó? Szia, Kevin! Pont a végére ide értél. Még 10-et belehúzunk Silonembe. És még mindig nincs. Szomorú vagyok, nagyon szomorú vagyok. Nem akar kijönni. 11-3. 12-esnek nem álltam neki. Még. Már így is túlmentem az időn, csak mindenképp bele akartam húzni még ezt a 10-et, mert közel voltam Primóba. Hát mindegy, majd egyszer ez is meg lesz. Még a fegyókat esetleg rendbe tudjuk tenni. Majd ha lesz hutaód, igen, hát... Neked most addig nem történik semmi, amíg nem jön hutaó, mi? Azt mondd meg, mi a helyzet izével? A jövő hét szombattal jönnél le? Ne, mondjuk ha beraknám. Ráírsz-e egyáltalán? Fú, mennyi Dragon Bane-em van, úristen. Mindig ez potyog. Ez is 5-ös lett. Ezek a 4 csillagosok, ezek nagyon szóródnak. Na jó van. Hát, meg lett Kokomi küldie. Szerinted jössz? Jó van. Úgy tervezem, hogy olyan fél 3-tól 8-ig, vagy ha túl nyúlunk, akkor annyival tovább. A múltkor 6 óra alatt megvolt. Most már jobban vágjuk a szabályokat, és úgy gondoltam, hogy csak beleférünk valahogy. Úgyhogy majd úgyis meglátjuk. Aztán nem tudom, hogy kik jönnek. Erizával akarok majd beszélni, mert múltkor ő kimaradt. Hogyha ráér persze. Meg Luke-kal nem tudom, hogy mi van, mert még nem mondta ugye biztosra. De ha nem jön, akkor el kell kérnem tőle a kerekeket. Na mindegy, ez még a jövő zenéje. Majd úgyis leegyeztetjük. Köszönöm szépen mindenkinek a figyelmet. Nagyon szépen megcsináltuk Kokominak a story questjét. Még egy kicsit abysszeztünk is, húztunk is 50-et Shironanre, ami még nem jött össze, de lesz még időnk megszerezni. Remélem, hogy beadja. Legközelebb folytatjuk Sumeru Arkon Quest-tel, ugyanis az Abyss, a kezem még ugye nem elérhető. Addig megyünk Sumeruba, aztán haladgatunk ott is egy kicsit. Köszönöm még egyszer a figyelmet, mindenkinek szép estét és jó pihenést kívánok.